Hello and welcome to Will Watches. This is The Thing. So you might have noticed, new home studio, home office for me to film in. There's a few things I still need to iron out. There might be a bit of an echo in here and I want to sort the lighting out a bit. So you have to bear with me while I iron out the kinks. But in terms of the movie, The Thing, I'm really excited to get into this. I know this has some great practical effects. I've heard really good things about the effects in this. I know there was like a remake in 2011 that did a lot of CGI and loads of people slammed it because this is so iconic for its practical effects. So that's something really exciting. And I'm aware of like the setting. It's like on like a snow base or something. It's like Antarctica, and like on the poster there's like the guy in his like snowsuit kind of thing, you know. So this is part of our 2022 Halloween special. I'm doing 10 horror films all throughout the month, all either classic horror films or horror films that are coming out new. So be sure you're subscribed so you can keep up to date for all of those. And before we get into this, be sure to check out the Patreon. Over there you can find 1 week early access. You can also find polls so you can vote for what's next, and you can find a full-length timer-based version of this where you just sync up your own footage and you can watch along with me. And there's also the diamond tier, which is the top tier, where once a month you get to choose a movie and I am guaranteed to watch it, to make a reaction to it. This video was chosen by a diamond tier patron, so a big thank you to RG for choosing this movie. So yeah, let's just jump right in. Okay, I wasn't expecting like a traditional UFO shape. Yeah. Kind of very stereotypical UFO, isn't it? Love the sound effects already. They had that synth earlier. And this was probably a practical done title as well. They like burnt it away or something. So did the UFO crash and they're investigating the UFO? Out here in Antarctica. Why are they just shooting at this random dog? Yeah, it's probably quite boring out here. There's not much to do.
My move. Rook to knight 6. Checkmate.
Oh. They're still chasing it down. I'm trying to see if it had like a collar on or something, like it was carrying a message or something and they're trying to intercept it. It's got bombs as well. I mean, whatever this dog's done, they're really going. They're really trying to get him. He was fully about to just chuck that at all of those guys though, wasn't he? He was like prepared to kill them all just to get the dog. But he's got a hole in the window now. That means that whole room's like just gonna drop in temperature. Probably be unusable if they don't get it fixed. But they've killed the two people. That they must have some information, some reason they're trying to kill this dog. I mean, my first guess is the dog is like infected with something.
Easy.
The aliens inside it.
What were they doing flying that low? Shooting at a dog. At us.
Stir crazy.
Cabin fever, who knows?
Yeah, cabin fever. Feels like it might be a theme coming up in this because they're so isolated here. Although they do have a lot of people to like keep them busy, I guess. But that just means arguments between them, infighting, you know.
Get a hold of somebody. Get a hold of anybody. We gotta report this mess.
Look, I haven't been able to reach shit in 2 weeks.
And of course, all the communications are down, yeah. Who's superstitious? I don't know, I was getting ready for that silhouette to like be attacked or like his head to fall, I don't know. He was attacked by the dog or something.
Anybody there? Hey, Sweden!
Not Swedish, Mac. No,
Keeps getting it wrong. It looks like there's been a fire or something, or is that like bullet holes? I don't know, just the colour, it looks like it's burnt. How quick does it get frozen over like that with all of those holes? That's probably just that could just be a few hours. Yeah, could there be any survivors? But I feel like if you're a survivor, you're frozen by now, even if you're in all of this warm gear. Oh, he slit his own wrists. And throat? There's no way he would do that to himself so deep. That's ridiculous.
my God, what the hell happened here? Come on, Doc.
So it must be something to do with aliens, with like UFO at the start, an alien got into their base and attacked them. But I'm wondering if they were investigating the alien, or the alien just like came across them, or they came across the alien, crashed or something.
Maybe they found a fossil. The remains of some animal buried in the ice.
Oh, okay, so it was the alien crash landed and has been buried under the ice for ages, maybe. They dug it up and defrosted it accidentally or purposely.
What is that? Is that a man in there or something?
Burnt themselves alive? Or burnt someone alive? Yeah, look at that face on his jaw, it's just like wide open. So yeah, is the dog the alien? Or the dog's infected with the alien's living inside it? I'm thinking of like chest bursters because I've just seen Alien. What's that purple stuff as well? Just look how deformed it is though, there's no way a leg should bend like that. And yeah, the hand is just like stretched out and giant. Or is that an alien body? Or it's like two people melting into one? It doesn't even look like skin. The colour of it, it's like blue or green. I mean, I can definitely see where all the praise for the practical effects comes from. Oh, the eye. That eye is so creepy. The expression on it. I'm half expecting it to like blink or the eye to move, you know? Yeah, this like common room they've got, it's almost just like a bar, isn't it? You got your pool table, you got an actual bar there, people playing poker.
Clark, will you put this mutt with the others where he belongs?
Did he get bit or something there? Or was he just spooked by it? I like the other one's gonna realise something's wrong with him. Yeah, they've all started to growl at it. Oh! Okay. Oh my god, you can't even make it out anymore. And yeah, it's trying to escape. Look at that. That looks like spider legs. It reminds me of Parasite the Maxim. Oh, that's that purple stuff that was on that body as well. What does that purple stuff do? Like melt them or something? And it's just gonna be back to his normal form by the time he gets there, isn't it? Oh, he's going in there, he can't even see what's happening. Yeah, they're just trying to escape. Oh, he is actually seeing it. I mean, I guess it's just locked in there still. But if it can like shapeshift like that, it might be able to get out quite easily. Can it just shapeshift through? And can it shapeshift into that guy and hide itself among the humans?
It's weird and pissed off, whatever it is.
Bennings, go get Childs. What is this?
Are they actually gonna see that it's an alien and know that there's an alien on board?
It's the flamethrower.
Mac wants the what? That's what he said. Now move. Damn it.
Vulnerable to fire, that's why those other bodies were burnt. Or they're just gonna get there and it's normal and they think this guy's going crazy. Oh yeah, they are actually getting to see it. Look at that. Yeah, it's like a half-formed dog. And it's got all of these tendrils coming out of it. Oh, and it's like melted one of these other dogs. That means it might be indistinguishable from one of those melted ones, you know? Yeah, he's shooting all of the dogs that are well as well, isn't he? Oh, look like bones, like chicken leg, you know, like chicken legs. How big is it as well? They look huge. Is that no more art? Oh.
Damn it, child torture!
Oh, they actually... But it must have survived that, yeah. It looked like it had a way to escape there anyway. I'm surprised how, like, huge it was, you know? Well, they all know there's a shape-shifting alien on board now. And if it can shapeshift into people, everyone's scared of each other. And that's, like, what happened on the new Norwegian base, obviously, then. Oh, they've actually killed it, or there's a body, or they think it's dead. It looked like it could kind of copy DNA in a way. It was like copying the dogs, and it was starting to copy humans. It had the human eyes. But what was that dead body they found that was like two melted together? Was that a second alien that had already been killed? Or was that something it had done to something? It's just bones and muscle and eyeballs and horns and teeth. Yeah, it's disgusting. I mean, yeah, the practical effects are amazing.
Absorb them. And in the process, shape its own cells to imitate them.
Was that body, we saw the morph body, was that like two people it tried to absorb?
That's not dog. It's imitation. We got to it before it had time to finish.
Yeah, it's like halfway through the imitation. But obviously, it's not dead, or there's a second alien. Because they kind of just killed it that easily.
Did you notice anything strange about the dog? Anything at all?
Strange. No.
That's even more worrying because it blends in that well.
I don't know. It's just wandering around camp all day.
It did bite that guy, maybe, get some DNA to copy.
How long were you alone with that dog?
I don't know, an hour.
Yeah, he's worried that he's the alien. I wonder how well it, like, copies people's emotions as well. Is there a way you could tell just someone acting a bit off, you know?
And look at that, they're planning thermite charges.
They tried to blow up the UFO, or they were trying to, like, blow up a hole in it to get in. But the thing is, we're now spending time away from the people back at the base. So by the time we get back to base, any of them could be being imitated by the alien that we haven't seen. We didn't see the change happen. These three seem pretty safe to being human at the moment, but everyone else is suspicious now. So there's a pretty advanced alien as well, like they had a UFO, and they were travelling, I don't know if they were travelling to Earth, but it seems like wherever they were travelling they had a purpose and they have some like agency. It's not just an alien that's only for killing. It seems like they must have like a society, an advanced society, to be able to build a spaceship and everything. They must have a purpose here, or a purpose exploring the galaxy.
I'd say the ice that's buried in is 100,000 years old, at least.
Yeah, it's been here forever. They've only just undug it. Yeah, it's probably some foreign metal that they don't even know. I think the scariest thing about it is that it's forever evolving. It reminds me of like Shin Godzilla or something. Like, how far could it advance? Could it imitate humans so much that it becomes like more humane, you know? It develops emotions like humans and just can blend in with society. He always cuts to black on him. I don't know. Fades to black. Oh, here we go. 75%. Wow. And we don't know how many there are, you know? The Norwegians found one, but there was that body that was so disfigured that could have been one that they killed mid-transformation. Oh, really? Yeah. Maybe he will want to blow up this whole base eventually if he thinks that's the best way to save humanity. Or he's going to be suspicious of everyone and try and kill everyone. Yeah, I think this guy, Bennings, might... I don't think he's infected. I think the Thing might have his DNA if he was bitten by the dog.
I have to talk to you.
I'm tired of talking, Fix. I just want to get up to my shack and get drunk.
Mac, it's important.
What is it?
Oh, is he onto him? He kept glancing over at him.
We gotta just burn these things.
Can't burn the find of the century. That's going to win somebody the Nobel Prize.
Oh, yeah, exactly. They want to keep it alive, to record it, document it.
You got the keys.
So it's still alive. Does that mean the other one is still alive as well? Is it just like a master of adaptation, just constantly surviving?
There's something wrong with Blair. He's locked himself in his room and he won't answer the door.
Yeah, so Blair's really paranoid now.
There's still cellular activity in these burned remains. They're not dead yet.
Yeah, I guess if one cell remains, that cell can replicate something else and then replicate and then grow and grow. It's just constantly replicating. Oh, I was getting Bennings and Blair confused there for a second, yeah. Bennings being attacked.
Bennings was right there, Mac.
No! Here's the problem though, the second it can imitate a person like properly, they're all going to turn on each other. But they could just, try burn him alive and they don't even know if he's actually infected. Oh yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not quite perfect at the imitation yet. It doesn't know what noise to make for the humans. They just make weird animal noises. So because it's the cells that do it, you need to like completely destroy it, and if you like cut it in half, that means there's two of them now. It would like multiply like that, wouldn't it? They got to burn that other body though that attached itself to Bennings as well. At least now they've got like a designated like burning spot maybe. You can chuck the other bodies in there. But like, if it gets to the point where it can like copy people so much that it's like begging for its life as you're burning it, that's going to be so hard to do. You're going to have to be ruthless, and then they could accidentally burn someone who's actually human, you know? They all got to stick together as well, so no one gets changed when they don't know.
Can't find Blair. Where's everybody else?
Blair like took a gun though. Did he off himself? Or I thought he was going to try and kill everyone else, or has he tried to like escape? It seems he was worried about the rest of humanity, the spread to the rest of humanity.
Blair?
Oh, is that Blair? Who was that? But tampering. Oh, was that Blair tampering with the helicopter so they can't escape? That makes complete sense if he's out for protecting everyone, protecting the world from it. It may be a bit rash, but it probably is the correct decision. They're all gonna hate him for it, but it might be what's best. Oh, did he just do that and then kill himself right after?
Most of you don't know what's going on around here.
He got most of the chopper and the tractor. And he's killed the rest of the dogs.
Killed with the dogs, okay, yeah. I don't like how many people are just like being left running off on their own. Charles run off on his own there.
No dog making 1,000 miles to the coast.
But a human might make it through the cold. Yeah, if it's wearing clothes. If you can imitate like a polar bear or something, then it might survive. But this is Antarctica, isn't it? So it's probably fine. Then now Clark, yeah, he was so good with the animals, wasn't he? He's lost them all.
Why am I in here? You're on protection,
I mean, I think he's already done what he needed to do. Sabotage the helicopter. I don't know if there's any other way out of here.
I don't know who to trust.
Yeah, exactly.
I know what you mean, Blair. Trust's a tough thing to come by these days.
Can they talk about, you know, memories, shared memories, so they know who's who? But can the thing copy the memories? So can the thing copy the person so much it can like duplicate the memories, duplicate the cells perfectly?
If I was an imitation, a perfect imitation, how would you know if it was really me?
Could do like burn tests, like burn your own hand because it was vulnerable to fire.
Blood serum test. What's that?
Oh yeah, blood test.
We need Blair's help. He's the only one who knows what this organism
He's
is
too far
capable of.
gone, Fuchs. But get the rest of his notebooks and start going through them.
It probably is good to isolate people though. You know, you could everyone isolate individually, then there's no chance of people attacking each other.
Gary! Hey, you guys, come here!
Oh, did he sabotage the blood too? He's really thought this through, Blair.
That test have worked, Doc?
Oh, I think so, yes. Somebody else sure thought so.
Or could they? I was thinking the alien got to the blood because they could copy the DNA from the blood, you know?
Why would he come in here and take a window?
Oh, he's just so scared he's running off, yeah. I mean, he was attacked by Blair too. Oh, really? Straight for the guns. Yeah, this is just gonna escalate real quick, isn't it?
I'm sorry, fellas, but I'm not up to it.
I'll take it.
Hell you will. You should be somebody a little more even-tempered, Childs.
Yeah, it's gotta be MacReady. He's like the main character, isn't he?
We're gonna find out who's who. All right, Doc. Gary and Clark, move over there away from the others.
There's nothing like at the moment that's giving anyone away. I don't have any theories on who it could be. I mean, my theory was it was Bennings before he was killed, but now it could be anyone.
If a small particle of this thing is enough to take over an entire organism, then everyone should prepare their own meals. And I suggest we only eat out of cans.
I would like to keep people in pairs so that no one's ever on their own. This is so cool, the red and the blue. Is that more clothes that are being poked through? Someone's been taken over. Oh!
Anybody see Fuchs?
Has MacReady been taken over? Or is someone set him up?
Blair, have you seen Fuchs?
I don't want to stay out here anymore. I want to come back inside.
Oh, he's set up his own noose.
Have you come across Fuchs?
It ain't Fuchs.
But Fuchs was here?
I'd like to come back inside. Now, you got my promise.
Or did he mean just, it's not Fuchs as in Fuchs isn't the thing?
Is it Fuchs?
There, he's got glasses.
Maybe he tried to burn it. Maybe he burned himself before it could get to him. Where are we going? Up to my shack. What the hell for? Because when I left yesterday, I turned the lights off.
Oh, someone's up there or something. See, that could have been Fuchs's body, but could that have been an alien body as well? And the actual Fuchs is up here. I guess that leaves Norris in charge.
I cut him loose on the line up by his shack.
Cut him loose?
Yeah, we were up checking around his place. I found this.
Oh, yeah, he found it.
Where were you? When the lights went out! That's what it was! The players against each other!
Oh!
What if we're wrong about him?
Why then we're wrong?
Yeah, it's better to just let a human die and put the whole human race on the line.
Damn it. He's got the keys. Bullshit, Charles has got to know damn well I cut it.
Oh, this is just like the Norwegian. They found that axe in the door, didn't they? On the Norwegian base. I wonder if you could follow along the walkthrough of the Norwegian base and see like the exact same events happening here. Does it mirror it?
Anyone messes with me and the whole camp goes.
Hey, one of those sparks could just light that up though.
Back off.
That's dangerously close to that flare.
Now nobody gets out of my sight.
I mean, that makes sense. No one being out of anyone's sight. They're all just staying in the same room.
You're gonna have to sleep sometime, McCready.
Oh, someone's grabbing a scalpel or something. Oh, yeah, just on the side of the frame. Oh, it's Chuck.
So you sweethearts are about to have yourselves a little lynching party, huh?
This is where I've seen this gif before where his chest bursts open, doesn't it? Yeah. So it is Norris. Or at least one of them. Oh my god, I didn't know his arms come off. So Norris is one of them. I don't know if there's even more. No. Oh, it's just so disgusting. It's so good. And it's like ripping the skin, yeah. The animatronics are so good. If just one cell survives, then it can survive. That head, it would definitely be enough. Yeah, I'd seen that defibrillator where his chest opens up. I'd never seen the context around it, that it was from this. Oh, there's little eyeballs. Yeah, so it's now this little spider head wandering about. But was there just one, or was there multiple? That's the big question. Is anyone else infected? And there it goes, no one... Oh no, they did actually notice. The scream is getting like more human, isn't it? That's great, these shots of him with the knife. And he was actually just human, yeah. Wow. And everyone suspected him from the start. Was that a split diopter to get the knife in focus while everyone else was in focus there? He's got like a bomb vest now, yeah.
Every little piece is an individual animal with a built-in desire to protect its own life. See, when a man bleeds, it's just tissue.
Yeah. So that the blood wouldn't react if the blood is attacked.
Now you.
Thing is, Mac's got to put his money where his mouth is as well and do it too. Oh, they're using the same scalpel though? Like, just wiping it off doesn't seem like it's effective because it's just one little cell is still on there. So if Norse had it, and then Windows just cut himself there and there's still a bit on that. Now Windows is infected with it. He was so nervous, even though he knows it's okay, but there's still like the possibility, you know, if you don't know that you're infected somehow or something.
It's a crock of shit.
Yeah, what if none of it reacts though?
And Clark was human, huh? Which makes you a murderer, don't it?
Well, self-defense, he was being attacked by Clark, wasn't he?
We'll do you last.
Ooh.
Get away from me!
And now they're locked in right next to him. Oh, look at... Oh, his eyes. He's gonna have to burn Gary and Charles sitting right next to him though, isn't he? Yeah, tying them all together probably wasn't a great idea. Yeah, what's Windows doing? He's just sitting there. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, there goes Windows as well. Some of that looks a bit funny there. You can kind of tell it's a fake body. Windows' fake body. Who's flopping about. It's a bit too floppy. But like, you know, the rest of the movie is being flawless. The animatronics, all the effects. But they need to burn, oh yeah. They need to burn Windows' body as well.
Let's do it.
I wouldn't hold it in my hand like that. We saw last time how it reacted. But is it like smart enough to know not to react to that now?
I know you gentlemen have been through a lot. And when you find the time, I'd rather not spend the rest of this winter tied to this fucking couch!
Well, there's got to be something more to it, though. It's not just these four, the last survivors and they're okay, happily ever after.
Childs, we're going out to give Blair the test. If he tries to make it back here and we're not with him.
Oh, yeah, it might be Blair. Yeah, I forgot Blair was just sitting out there. Oh, he's made his way out. He's done a runner. Did someone let him out, or is he an alien and strong enough to force his way out? But if he snuck out, why would he need to leave the door open?
Blair?
I mean, this tunnel must have already been here, then there's no way he's dug this whole thing out. What is that? A UFO. He must be an alien and he's built himself another a UFO just trying to escape Earth or something. But he kind of made that in all that time. This has to be a long-term project.
Where was he trying to go? Any place but here.
So those three are okay, but now if Blair's gone back, Childs could be transformed too. So how long was... I'm guessing that because Blair was an alien, how long was he an alien? But I guess if they've got all the tentacles, they're real productive. It's not like it's just got two hands. So was it Blair all this time who cut the power, maybe? If he could just like get out through those tunnels.
He wants to freeze now. He's got no way out of here. He just wants to go to sleep in the cold until the rescue team finds it.
Yeah, that's true. He'll just get poured out in spring.
Maybe we'll just warm things up a little around here.
Just go ham with the flamethrowers. yeah. Blow that up at least. There's no escape. And it feels like no one's getting out of this alive then. Yeah, they're just trashing the place, blowing the whole thing up. Where's Childs as well? They might hesitate if they see him.
Generator's gone.
So it could be close. Oh, look at that. It's like in his skin. Oh, so we know Gary's gone. Oh my god. Just dragging it along like that.
How's it coming in there? I said, how's it?
Is that Newell's gone too? It could just be MacReady on his own. Oh, underground? Yeah, and it just completely ruins his plan to blow it up. That looked like that was stop motion. Oh, it's like the dog heads, yeah, again. What a sick final form. They're like half head roaring.
Yeah, fuck you too!
Oh, that was huge. Yeah, I guess that just hit a chain reaction for everything. MacReady survived that. Really? Oh, is this Childs? Yeah, he was missing for a bit.
Fire's got the temperature up all over the camp. Won't last long, though.
Neither will we.
Yeah, but if either of them are the thing, it will freeze, and that's his plan one.
If you're worried about me.
If we've got any surprises for each other.
If they're both gonna die freezing to death anyway, they might as well die burning to death to prove that they're not the thing. Is he just gonna leave it there, ambiguous? He could have survived. It could have been MacReady even at the end there, or Childs. Okay, so that was the thing. So the ending there is basically one, right? Because if either of them are the thing, then it's just going to freeze and then it will thaw out when the rescue team comes, and that's exactly its plan. It's completely one, right? Unless they were both human and they're both just dying there But part of me is like, one of them is still the Thing, and that means it's one. I was thinking, you know, they're both there, they're both bound to die anyway. Let's both burn ourselves. At this, I guess you'd both jump into a fire at the same time to prove to yourself. But then, you know, the Thing could just, whichever one's the Thing, just pushes the other in the fire and kills them, and then it's survived as well. So it does feel like it might have won and still be alive, and that does make me wonder. There's this 2011 version. I don't know if that is a remake or if that is a continuation, because you could do a continuation, like it took 30 odd years and then they find it in 2011 and are researching it, like, you know, maybe something could happen. But then of course MacReady's voice note, he made recordings of it, so it's all documented, but those recordings are probably on the base and are probably destroyed. Yeah, that's the point. He didn't broadcast those recordings, did he? He was just recording a voice note. He wasn't sending out a broadcast like warning the world that aliens are real. So I guess the world doesn't actually know. Of course, I already knew going in, all of the practical effects have been praised beyond eternity for this film, but they were all just so great. You know, I think especially watching it back in the day when they were probably watching in a slightly lower resolution as well, it probably blended in even more, because I'm assuming it's filmed on film. You know, if there's remasters of it in 4K, 8K, even higher resolutions in the future, obviously things won't look as realistic when you start to see the real detail, but it still looks amazing. All of the flesh, all of the bones, all of the blood, it's disgusting, but it's also amazing, like how good it looks and how well it holds up. Because, you know, if any of that was CG at all, it wouldn't hold up at all nowadays, would it? Like, the only moment when there was anything that felt like it didn't hold up, it was when it had grabbed Window's head and was like flinging him around, and it was quite obvious that Window's body there was fake. But I think, you know, you can forgive that. The rest of the movie is so good. You can forgive that a little bit. And it was so great throughout. And throughout the whole movie, you are kind of on edge, wondering who is the Thing, who is the alien. And there's chances it's multiple people. You know, it could have been any of them. It could have been all of them. It could have been anything, really. And I would be interested in rewatching this, and maybe I'll pick up on some things when I'm editing this, if you can actually see who is who, because while I'm editing, I'll actually know who actually is the Thing. I wonder if there'll be a chance where you can see where a change happens. Can you actually notice a change in their personality or something along those lines that actually gives it away? And would there be something that would give away whether Childs or MacReady is the Thing at the end there? And when I was watching it, I was wondering, like, it's only organic material it's transforming into, because there was a few times where it's like, well, there's things in the background, like on a shelf or something. Could it be an inanimate object? But I don't think it was. I mean, it was all organic material, and we know it couldn't transform clothes either, because it was like stealing people's clothes. There was all the clothes that had the holes in them, so I don't think it could have recreated people's clothes if it had, like, it would have to be a planned attack. Like, if someone walked around the corner, got attacked, and then walked back round, it couldn't have done it that quick. Or I guess if it attacked them and got into their clothes, but then there'd be blood everywhere, could it do it that efficiently? I'm not sure. I do feel bad for Clark as well, because I suspected him. I mean, everyone suspected him, and then he just turned out to be normal. But, like, he was killed, but it was, like, self-defense by MacReady, and I think MacReady was human at that point. I don't think, I mean, like, at the end, there was a chance that he was different, but I think because we followed him that whole way, I think he was human up until that final scene with him and Childs. It was also crazy with Blair how much progress the alien could make in such a short time. Like, he was locked in that cabin for a really short time and he'd been dismantling parts of the helicopter to build that UFO, and he had done all of that in like a few hours, and that just shows like how smart they are actually. And I did mention like towards the start, like, is there a purpose for them coming to Earth? Was it just a crash landing on Earth? But was there a purpose for them like traveling the galaxy? I'm not sure. Are they just like colonizing other planets, taking over? Or do they actually have a purpose? And you know, I'd mentioned the dog, the way his head opened, that reminded me of Parasite the Maxim, which is an anime. And there's like slight spoilers here, but in Parasite, like some of the parasites, the aliens in that, they start to become more humane and like develop human emotions. And I was wondering like how well it can mimic things. Is it mimicking or is it adapting? Can it eventually just like develop a human emotion and then it's blending in with the humans, but it actually has like empathy and has stopped killing because it's developed like actual human emotion? I do wonder if that would be a possibility. I was also really suspicious of Bennings at one point as well, because the dog like walked past him when he was playing cards or something, and he like reacted, and I wasn't sure if he was bitten and the dog had his DNA so the dog could transform into him, or if it was he was just scared by the dog. But of course we learned later on that he was actually human and he was killed by the corpse. It's a really cool story, and it definitely lends itself to theorizing about the mystery, wondering who is and who isn't the alien, and the idea that it could be multiple people was really interesting as well. It wasn't just like finding one alien, scouting out one alien. It could have been any of them, and it could have been multiple, which added like another layer on top, because even if you find one, there could still be more out there. So I think that's everything. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment. If you really loved it, be sure to subscribe so you can keep up to date for all of the future uploads. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.